Hey everybody, today we're going to take a look at what's in my studio. Let's see if I can get this through before any kids wake up. So, instead of going through the door and showing you the studio, everybody's asleep, so I'm staying inside here and not making any noise out there. So, we'll start over here on the right. We have this bass. I think it's about a $100 eBay bass, a little jazz bass copy. Just kind of use it for parts and for my kids to mess around with, and yeah, it's a gift from my uncle, so thank you. Here we got some old monitors I had, some chargers, tripods, mic stands, old MIDI controller, Digitech RP1. I got it for like 20 bucks on Guitar Center's used site, and it's actually a really powerful MIDI controller. It's actually a multi-effects. It's a multi-effects guitar effects, but I didn't use the effects, I just used it for the MIDI, and it worked really, really well, but it's just really big. So let's move on to the desk. We got our obligatory modem, router, mic cable, stash of picks. Let's see, we got Crimson Custom Guitars. They started making these pick blanks. And so they sent some. They're actually pretty neat. They're a little bit of a darker sound than a normal pick, but they were a little fun project to work on. I got to sand them down and wax them, and not wax, oil. It's a neat little thing. I got the Tascam, I think it's a TM80. Stupid deal of the day on Musician's Friend for, I think it was $30. And it works really well for my voiceover stuff that I've been doing, so good thing to check out for 30 bucks. Let's see, we got a deck of cards, old technology, some old headphones, looks like a Muse Live at Rome DVD set, old iPod case. So here's the relevant stuff that I'm using. Let's see, we got the Focusrite Sapphire 6 USB interface, 2 channels in, 4 channels out. It's really good. The only thing I've ever had an issue with is the headphone jack is really, really quiet. So I don't know why it's like that right now. My son was in here. Even when it's full blast, it doesn't really sound that loud through headphones, so I had to get this little headphone amp. And I don't even remember what it was called. I think it was eBay or Amazon, something for 20 bucks. They kind of pump up the sound a little bit. Other than that, this interface is really, really clean, really nice. I love it. Got the USB, got too many USB devices, so I had to get the hub. Let's see, oh, now we got my Gmail. Maybe I should have closed that out. Alright, so here's my desktop. Let's see what programs I use. I got Reaper, 60 bucks, really powerful program. You don't need Pro Tools to make cool sounding tracks. Reaper's fully functional, has everything Pro Tools has. So you got my CyberLink Power Director. I think I'm on version 12. Really cool. It's not too light of a program. It's actually got a lot of features, but it's not too heavy on resources, so I like it. I got the New Neighbor Pedal Customizer, the Source Audio Hub Manager. I think that's tracks I'm working on, and just other little projects and stuff I've been working on. So I just got these, the PreSonus, let me turn it on for you. PreSonus Aarts E5, the 5 1/4 inch speakers. These sound really, really nice in here. I won't show them to you now because, like I said, everybody's sleeping and I'm through a cell phone microphone, so you wouldn't be able to tell. But it was been a really, really great improvement to being able to listen to mixes not through headphones. So the headphones I got are the Barodynamic DT770 Pro. These are really good for bass players. They don't bump up the bass, but they just handle it really well, and it's nice and tight, low end that you can hear when you're playing without waking anybody up, without bugging the neighbors. This is about what I do 90% of my work on. So they're really, really comfy for extended periods of time. I really like them. That was a really good investment. We got the MIDI controller keyboard here. I don't really even use very much, but it looks cool. when you hit the drum pads and they light up. I got the PreSonus fader port. And this thing has been getting a ton of use, mostly the transport buttons. It's nice to be able to just reach over and hit undo, stop, play, record, whatever I need to do. Yeah, I hit undo quite a lot when I record. Logitech G110 keyboard. It's cool, you can customize your keys over here on the side. So I don't do that a whole lot, but it's there when I do my gaming and stuff, which isn't very often. We got, it's dead. Got the old first generation iPad that doesn't even work very much anymore, so that's probably why it's dead. Let's see, got my computer. I'm running PC, if you couldn't tell already. You don't need a Mac to make good sounding recordings. PC will do just fine. I got this little guy. I got this $5 at a yard sale, and I took the time to paint it and de-stress it, and it's a nice handy table. You notice the little Velcro here. It's where I'll attach some pedals for when I'm doing pedal demos and stuff. So if you catch that in a video, now you know what the table looks like. It's pretty dirty, it's pretty rough, but it's a handy little table when I need to mess with my pedals and keep them up high, or hold a drink, or whatever I need it to be. It kind of moves all around the studio. It actually doesn't really stay there very long. It's usually out in the middle of the floor. We got my lights. We got a Squier guitar. My son's teacher gave him this, as well as a drum set that her kids weren't using, so we haven't really found much use for this. I just took it out of the bag today. I sold a different guitar and put this in its place, so we'll find someone to use this. I got a picture of my son. Me and my son. I got the Warwick Corvette Standard. Is a 2003, I think. This was the first real bass that I bought. I mean, real bass, that means one that wasn't, how should you say, a store brand, or I don't know. This one was just felt like the first quality bass that I had. I remember I got my first $1,200 saved up, went to Guitar Center and offered them that for this and the gig bag, and they took it. Those are the good old days back when you can actually go to Guitar Center and haggle with them. Not anymore. Got a picture of my other son with the ukulele. This bass has been getting lots of attention on my YouTube. I don't play it a whole lot. It's a 78 T40 made by Peavey. This was my grandpa's before he passed away, and I bought it for my grandma. I don't know the complete story, but I know this is a custom finish, and I don't know if my grandpa did it or had it done or bought it like this, but it's the only one that I've seen in this color, and everyone seems to tell me that it has to have been done after the fact, because no one's ever seen one like that. So it has I'm going to fix this later in the week. It's only going bridge or neck right now. It's not doing both, so I got to fix this. Let's go back over here. This is my main guy. This is the one you see all over my YouTube channel. This is the one I take to church. If I play out, if I'm recording, 99% of the time I'm grabbing this guy. Or girl, whatever you guys want to call it. I don't know. It's a piece of wood. My basses don't have gender. It's a Warwick Streamer LX, 2009, I think. It's a workhorse. It does everything I want it to. There's really not much to say about it. It just sounds awesome. It plays really, really nice. It doesn't have as thick of a neck as most Warwicks. I love the natural smooth finish of it. It's really comfortable to play. It's not too heavy. Got the drum stool, got the pedal board. I won't go too in depth with the pedal board, mainly because I'm kind of in and out of selling a lot of things right now, so I don't know if this is what I'm going to settle on. But you can take a snapshot and stare at it all you want. Everything's pretty self-explanatory. You got the OC2, SYB5, the LS2, so I can run the the OC2 and the synth side by side, which sounds pretty cool. The source audio, OFD, Manta, and reverb. Just got the reverb, so I'm still breaking that in. And I got the new 1 series Vertigo Tremolo, if you can see that with the glare. This one I'm still trying to figure out where to put it. And then the hub, expression pedal, MIDI controller, tuner, to kind of help with all the source audio stuff. And actually, the dual expression pedal, you can see on both sides, I can control the hub over here, which controls these 3 pedals, and this one. So I can control anything expression on these at any given time. Plus, the other side of this goes out to the synth, and I can control that as well at the same time. So I can control right now 5 different pedals with just the one expression pedal. So I'm still tinkering with that. Here's an acoustic I've had for a while. It's a Arbor. I don't know much about the guitar. I remember the last time I looked these up, they're pretty cheap and they look really nice, and they don't play that great. This one needs a lot of work. The action, you can see, is just scary high. Let me see if you can tell. It's really bad. It's really hard to play, so I don't really play it much. It kind of just sits there and looks really good on my wall. Let's see, this is my junk corner. This room didn't come with a closet, so this is basically my closet corner over here. I got my pedalboard bags, gig bags, guitar cases, ukulele box. I mean, just all kinds of bags in this corner. Light stand, light box, camera bag, folders, PlayStation box, more bags, boxes, books, printer paper, USPS flat rate envelopes. These are awesome. If you're shipping pedals, put the box in one of these. It only costs you like $5 and some change to ship a pedal in the US. So these are really nice, and they give these to you for free. They'll ship them to your house. Got my camera. Some of the time I'm using this Canon T3. Not a whole lot so much anymore because it's kind of a pain in the butt to use when you're working by yourself. I got the zip ties. Got the thing my son made me back there, that little guy. We had this picture made when there was just 3 of us, when we only had 1 kid. Let's see, camera stuff, dice. Oh, don't get me started on the gambling stuff. I used to have a lot more poker chips in here. I do play a lot of poker, so if you want to lose your money, try me. Camera lens, camera bag, ukulele, drumsticks, guitar stand. Up here we got my big, earthquake dangerous wall of boxes. I'd say most of these are empty, but this is where I keep everything that if I order a pedal or need to keep a box, you never know when you need the box. There's probably a bunch of junk in that box too. Got old strings, light bulb boxes, computer parts, and that is about it. I'll give a nice little 360 once over so you guys can get an idea of what it looks like when you're not against the wall. If you guys see anything you wanted me to pay more attention to aside from the pedalboard, because I'm going to do that later, give me a shout in the comments and I'll do my best to answer you guys. I try to always respond to you guys in the comments because I like the interaction. If you have any questions, hit me up. If you guys like this video, that has helped me out a lot to let me know that you guys like what I'm doing and you want to see more. If you don't like this video, then tell me you don't like it and why you don't like it. Sorry I'm not really playing in this one. Haven't had much time to play over this past weekend. I was playing at church, so haven't got much studio work. And I'm walking in circles, waiting for you to just subscribe. So I'll put it, let's see if I can do the fancy point and put a button pop up right here while I spin. So thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you later. And I'm going to keep spinning for another 20 seconds or so. Oh, that scared me. Bag fell over. Okay, bye.